Hello everyone. I am making my Easter wreath today and I will be using Deco mesh from the Dollar Tree. Some of the materials you need are going to be a wire wreath form like this. Mine is 18 inches. I'm also using this green Deco mesh. It's got metallic threading going through. And these are from Dollar Tree. I will be using 5 of those. I also have some metallic eggs and I have them in different colors that I want to add to my wreath. I also will be using some chenille stems. I like these chenille stems because they shift colors. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? I will let you know if I use any additional supplies to complete my Easter wreath. The first thing I want to do is add in my chenille stem. On my wreath form, I'm going to go from the outside in. So I'm going to have ring 1, 2, 3, and 4. And let me turn this so I can start right here. And I'm going to use the full length on my chenille stem. What I want to do is put a chenille stem on the ring 1 on the crossbar right here. Like that, and then one on this side. I also want to put one right in the center, right here. I'm doing this because I'm using a 6-inch mesh. If you're using a wider mesh, you may want to skip that altogether. And then on this one, I want to go, here's the center of my section, right? I want to go on each side. So I'm going to put one right here. I'm going to take another chenille stem and put it on this side. Like this. So, you know, on each side of the center right here. And then on the third row, I'm just going to put one right in the center. And then when I get down to row 4, I just want one on each side of the section on the crossbar. Now I want to set up the rest of my wreath form using the same pattern I have right there. I have my wreath form set up now. It is ready for the mesh. I planned on making the whole thing, you know, with the poof method, but then I'm like, well, I really want sort of that grassy look to it, and I considered cutting my mesh and giving it that, you know, that raggedy look. But then I finally decided what I want to do is combine the two methods. Now I may add another color. I'm not sure yet. Once I have everything set up, I'll let you know what I decided. I want to use a 9-inch poof. let me bunch this up and then tuck this in. I'm going to start on row 1 and work my way in to row 4. And this end piece here, I will secure that down later. I'm just going to go from chenille stem to chenille stem. See, I'm only doing this little poof at each area, right? So let me take care of all the poofs and then we'll work on the second method. I mean, this should be fun, right? We're gonna find out together. I am starting on row 3 and I want to show you, I'm going to change my pattern right here. Just pay attention. So I have row 3 and row 4, right? Remember, I only have the one chenille stem right in the center. You see that? And then I have on row 4 chenille on the crossbar. So what I want to do, because I'm at the center right here on row 3, I want to go to row 4. I want to come back to 3, 4, just like, you know, a zigzag. This way I maintain all my poofs, just like this. So I have row 4 and then I'm going to come back to row 3. See, like this. And also I chose not to trim this off. This is the ending to one of my rolls, so this is what I have left. I decided to leave it as is. It's going to become part of my wreath. So let's see, I'm at 3, I need to go to 4 now. So just like this, back and forth until I finish. There we go. So now I have 2 pieces sticking up right here, right? So that's good, that's fine. So here we go. This is what it looks like. It's pretty good. It is a little on the light side, but that's fine. Normally I like to have my mesh on the dense side, but today we're going with this method. So I have all this. Now I'm ready to work on the rest of my mesh. And this right here, I only use 3 rolls of my mesh. So I have 2 left over. I'm going to put my wreath aside for a minute and work on the 2 rows I have here. And these I'm going to go ahead and cut these up. And let's see. Normally I try to stay with like the same length as a poof, you know, like I'm cutting my ribbons. But I think, let's see, if I cut it right here, this is 9 inches. I'm going to go ahead and cut this one right quick. So if I take this and like scrunch it in the center, it's going to come back out like this. See? And let me grab my wreath right quick. So if I take this 9-inch one and tuck it in here, you're not going to even see it. It's not going to even be noticeable. Oh, maybe if I go a little longer, like at 10 inches, and if I have it offset, and if I turn my wreath, I don't know if you can tell, but you see how it sticks up? This piece right here above my poofs? That's what I want. So I will do 10-inch cuts. And I will cut until I run out of mesh. Oh, let me move that one. Chanel stems in my way. So here we go. So that's 1, and I will I will work on the rest. I am now ready to add in my cut pieces. I've decided to do 2 pieces at a time. So what I want to do with my cut pieces is grab a corner like this and find the center like this. So you see we have the bunny ears, right? So if I have that, I want to grab another piece, do the same thing. Find the center. I do not want to layer. I just want one next to the other like this. And then, see, like that. And then tuck that in. And what I'll do with this is just kind of skip around and fill in where I feel like it needs some bunny ears sticking up. Well, not bunny ears, I should say grass. So see, look, if you can tell, it's coming up right there. So let me do another set. So again, grab a corner like that, find the center. Another piece right here, grab a corner, stretch, find the center. So whichever way the mesh rolls, just stay with that. And then put the 2 side by side and tuck it in. I should have also told you that you need your glue gun. We will need to glue our eggs into our wreath. Now these cute metallic eggs, they came from Dollar Tree also. They come in a bag like this. You get 6 eggs and they're all different colors. Isn't that gorgeous? I will be using 2 bags today. As gorgeous as the eggs are going to look on my wreath, I have decided it needs something else. So let me show you. Look at this. This is a 3D painting I did of a bunny with an egg bouquet. Isn't that gorgeous? If you not had a chance to watch me paint this, you should. I will also link it for you. It's a beautiful bunny with lots of bling bling. So when the sunlight catches that, it's going to be absolutely gorgeous. I have also decided my wreath needs some ribbon. And let me show you what I have decided to use. I have this gorgeous ribbon. This is from the Dollar Tree and it says Happy Easter and you get multiple colors in there. Isn't that gorgeous? I like that one. So I have that. And from my supply box, I found this ribbon. Look at that. It's an ombre ribbon. Gorgeous. And this one is from Hobby Lobby last spring. I don't know if they're carrying it this current year, but you can always find something similar. I also found this ribbon. I could not tell you where it came from, but look how gorgeous that lace ribbon is. And all 3 work together really well. I grabbed my helper and I went to put a bow together, and I want to have a tail, maybe 16 inches for now. I can always trim it down. Let me see. I think this way. Because my ribbon is directional, I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to do this. So let's see. I did this, and then normally you twist this and twist it and everything works out well, but nope, not me. Let's see. It doesn't matter which way I'm turning, my letters are upside down. So what I will do is trim this to disappear back into all the twisting I've been doing. So let's see. I'm doing a 6-inch, so it's going to go like that, and then let's do it again. The side. Well, since I want that, let me do the tail first. Let's see, there we go. And that's the tail, and then I want to go 6 inches. And I want to start in the opposite direction, so at least my bow will stay somewhat neatly stacked. I don't know. So here we go. So there's that one. That is weird, isn't it? I don't like it. So let's see if we go this way. Okay, now my tail falls on the other side. Have you ever had this problem? How do you fix it? Okay, let's see. Oh goodness. So, and then I need to make this about 6 inches again. I want 3 loops of the Easter, so I'm going to trim that there. And I'm going to tuck this in here so it gets lost in there again. So like that, right? So I now have, I need another roll of ribbon. So here we go. And I'm going to do the same thing. Start here and just stack it again. So it's going to be about 6 inches. And I'm going to trim it here. So like this, right? See? Okay, I think we're good. Just a lot of stacking. So there we go. That's the Easter one. I think it looks okay. Oh goodness. So let's see. There's that one, and then I think after all that work, right, I think I need to think about this some more. I probably should have put the lace in the back. What do you think? Or should I just do the Easter there and then do this? I don't know. But basically, this is how I'm going to work with the Easter ribbon. And let me put that aside and work on this part here. The lace is going to go there. And good for me, the lace I don't have to worry about trying to find the top. And I'm going to go 6.5. And let's see. Because I want to put the lace behind the print ribbon. So there we go. I mean, I think it'll look good. I don't know. We're going to find out. And then I also went 3 loops on this. So I have 3 there, and then I need 1 more on the side. There we go. And then I just need to make sure I have my tail. And then I need to grab the Easter ribbon and tuck them all back in here somehow. Okay, so and then this one goes there, and then this. Like that, right? Okay, that's one. And the next one. Okay. And the top layer. I think this is good. I do not want to complicate it too much. And I'm just going to tie this together with the Chanel stem. So here we go. Let's see. Let me fluff this a little bit. this is what my bow looks like. I like that pastel color in the background. And let me see. I want to experiment some more. If I do add this one here, let me just do a quick test here. I don't know if it'll work. Let's see. Oh, look, it does look fantastic. So what I will do is go ahead and put this together. Okay, so I want to do a small one, so let's do 4.5. You know, sometimes, right, these things happen. Why not? Take a chance. You never know, you might like how it looks. Okay, so I have one more. There we go. Awesome. And then I just need to trim this. I hate to take this apart, so what I will do is I'm going to go ahead and tie this one separately, and I will just stack it. So like this, and then I will take this and tuck it right here on top. And I just need to make sure this is like really, really tight. And this one, I'm going to trim that so it's out of the way. Look at that. Pretty. Oh, look at that. How gorgeous. Okay, I'll give you an idea right here how it will look. Of course, I will fluff it again once I get it onto the wreath, but look. I am ready to add the eggs, my sign. Let me see. I think I want it like this. Now, I have my Easter sign. And let's see. Let me grab my bow. I think that's the way to go. So let me tie my bow down first. the streamers just run the length of the wreath. It kind of just stops right around the edging. So that's good. Now I need to take my bunny and tuck it here. And I'm going to do the same thing. I'll just catch it on one of these Chanel stems here. And here. So like that, right? Nice. And then what I want to do is catch some eggs right here, so it extends the bouquet just a little bit. See, like that. And what I want to do is use the Chanel stems, and I can arrange it that way. Now I have my glue gun, and the eggs, they have holes on the bottom. I'm just gonna put a little dab of glue there and catch the Chanel stem like that. There we go. Here is my Easter wreath. I think it turned out really well. I'm happy with it. I like how the eggs extend off the bow the bunny is holding. It is really cute. And that green grass wreath look, I like it. I'm glad I thought about that. And I think that all the metallic eggs work really well with the bunny and the ribbons. It's fantastic. I'm happy with it. I'm glad I chose 3 ribbons to work with, and it blends really well. I did have a little issue. The bunny plaque is on a plexiglass, so if you use hot glue gun, it eventually falls off. So you may need to attach piece of wire somewhere, wrap it around, or you could put a hole in the plaque itself and then secure it that way. Just so you're aware that hot glue will not stay. But other than that, I hope that you like my new Easter wreath and that you give it a try. Thank you for stopping by. I will see you next time.